And I really appreciate all the people who came here tonight. Thank you. I also know that there were many people on the staff who had equal right for this honor. And I know that right in here. I'd like to introduce my family to you. Dr. Millie Merward, please stand up when I call you. Our son Charlie, who came here from Baltimore. Chrissy, who came from New York City. Queenie from London, Ontario, where we started. All the kids were born there. Our in-laws, Stacy Humbertson, David Monroe, and our favorite granddaughter, sometimes an outlaw, Addison Page Bird. In surgery, things don't always work out right. And over the many, many years, I've had many, many people who bailed me out. And I want to publicly thank all of those who did that. My neurosurgical colleagues, David Leitmanen, Atif Altoumi, who's here tonight, Mike West, who is not, and Kangi's Kamian, who is here tonight. There were many people, too many to mention specifically, but just a few as an example. When I had my issues with sick people in the ICU and called on Terry, his comment was always, I'll take care of it for you, not a problem. Okay. Bill Rebo, I'll just start some Banco. All the surgeons that helped me out, Jim Beckany, Marv Shai, and many others, all the internists, all the people that over the years bail out my patients, I really thank you. The special people, in addition to the to all the people who helped me and my patients, were outstanding because of the obvious commitments to the patients. Peter Heresy, okay, and Jerry Neary, and many others. All those, the surgical house people, day and night, many years. I thank you. You were my physician of the year. As a family, in addition to introducing them as being here to honor me, there's also the thing we seldom mention, which is the cost that everybody's medical family had to put up with, which is the night calls, the lost holidays, dinners, and all of this. And that's the cost that they all took, as you and your families all took also. We should mention it more often.
Can I read it? Sure.
I'm very, very appreciative of all the nurses and all the support staff over the years. And when I announced my retirement at the end of the year, it touched me to have nurses in the OR cry. I made them cry before, but not like this. And that was a very, very special moment, as was the number of people who told me personally that they could not be here tonight because of previous commitments. Rick Freeman, Jerry Neary, Aurora, and many people like that. Thank you, because obviously I feel part of that family. It's obvious that I feel, and it's true, that Lakewood as a city and Lakewood as a hospital gave me much more than I ever gave back. But I did bring in three important things to Lakewood medical staff. Number one, class.
It's only because Millie came.
Number two, aneurysm surgery, which, as Michael Modig said, drove the need for neuroradiology, which drove the need for patient care, which developed into the NICU, of which I'm very proud. The third thing is innovation. And Jerry Neary authorized me to say this. When I operated on him, he allowed me to implant a special chip that he says expanded his brain, improved his handwriting, and it allowed a fellowship in lipidology. And he's very happy and obviously so am I. It's been for the most part, a pleasant and interesting journey, transforming people from colleagues to friends, and some very close friends, and people that I respect very, very much, some of them in this room. I have a few more minutes, and I want to end with vignettes of some of the very, very unusual things and things that I think of as I'll always remember the day at Lakewood Hospital when I'll always remember when Carl McKenna asked what time was the noon conference. And many years later, when his wife was very ill and I made a house call, I asked her, is it dry sense of humor or was he spaced out? And she thought about it for a minute or two and said, it could be either way. Carl, what was it? Don't know. I'll always remember in the doctor's dining room when there was people like Maurice Montblanc and Mark Freeman discussing Bessarabia and all kinds of very, very interesting political and historical things. And when Maurice finally died, because Durrett Smith was always somewhere else, like in the Pacific or who knows where, I was actually the chief of the medical staff for 4 years instead of 2, because he was never here. And I was delegated to go to Montblanc's funeral, and which I did. And his sons on the east side didn't quite get the why was Montblanc so interested in Lakewood Hospital. So we're talking about this literally at the gravesite. And I said, well, he was my friend. And so his son took out the checkbook and wrote a check to Lakewood Hospital. They did not get the connection until they saw a person. And that's what made it special for me. So there were many, many, many events like this, and I would be lying to say that it's a bittersweet moment to be nearing retirement. It's much more sweet than bitter. But I will have those memories, and for those I thank you very much, and I really appreciate everybody coming out tonight.